What's going on, y'all? So listen.
Baby, let me just tell y'all this. One thing that I can't stand is a victim playing bitch, okay? Whether you male, female, woman, man, whoever, okay? Cat, dog, bitch, I don't like it, all right? And that's all I've been seeing. But anyway, this is Black Ink Crew, Chicago. What is this? Season 7, episode 9, okay? Um did you make that comment about Charmaine? I sure the fuck did. No, let me stop. Okay. So we get up into this episode and we find out some situations with freaking Prince. Before we get to that, we get to Ryan, okay? I hope this review ain't that long because truth be told, this episode really wasn't much, but I'm just gonna touch on the key points that really bothered my spirit. Okay. Ryan up there talking to his artist Shogun. Okay, Shogun told us a little bit about him. I like Shogun. Okay, Shogun came on the show and he played his position well. Okay, and I'm bringing that up because a bitch over there at Second City. No offense, Miss Lady, I don't know you. I don't know you, Miss CC, Stacy, bitch, whatever. I don't know what your name is. Okay, but you cute or whatever, and that's about it that I got for you, okay? Because what I don't like is a person to come into a situation and voicing their opinions as if you've been there from the jump and you know the start of all these people's relationship. You a new bitch, so you sit there in a new bitch place. That means be quiet, okay? Truth be told, I don't even understand why y'all was there at the freaking retreat, okay? I mean, I guess we trying to mend fences, but what fences do y'all got to mend? Okay, this is supposed to be for the old people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. But neither here nor there. We'll get there in a second. Shogun, he was talking about how he got his name, and him and Ryan, they used to be cool back in the day. So they was about to do a bid together, bitch. Ryan was about to get some years. He got some years or whatever. Ryan escaped his stuff. I said, Ryan, how you escape your stuff? What you do? Ryan, you was a bad boy. Your toxic ass, I knew you was. I knew you was. You just gave it to me, okay? You just give me that look. But anyway, moving on from that, homies looking out for homies. I was like, okay, cool. Because deep down inside, I had to admit, and I ain't saying this just to say this, because eventually I'm going to be over there at Nan Mag to get a tattoo from Ryan. I really do want a tattoo from him, okay? And let me tell you something. I probably won't get it because I talk too much shit. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people don't like it when you tell them how they be doing, okay? Sometimes you need an outsider to be like, listen, bitch, you gotta straighten the fuck up because you doing all this shit and it's going to mess you up, all right? People looking at you crazy. You don't want people looking at you like that, okay? I had cussed him out a few times, but I still want to get a tattoo from him. I want him to do like a little memorial to my uncle or whatever. I gotta figure out where I wanted to get it done. Bitch, it ain't even gotta be free. I pay for that shit. I just don't want to come up in the shop whenever I feel like it or make the appointment if I do. And then people looking at me crazy because they know who I am, because they probably caught a review or something because somebody shady and sent it to them or whatever. And was like, look, this big bitch was over here talking shit about you. Now she want to get a tattoo and probably upcharge me. Don't do me like that, okay? Don't do me like that. I'm just saying, I have to keep it real, bitch. But, you kept it real by letting your nigga come in and, have a little job or whatever. He your second in command. Okay, that's cute. He want to do a little retreat. I said, now, Ryan, I'm with you when you're right, baby, but I got to step away when you're wrong, okay? Y'all always do these retreats and these getaways and these vacations and stuff, and it just don't end up the way that y'all think or thought it was gonna do. Okay, I said, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. I said, now, Ryan, come on. I get it. Okay, you put the dinner together the last time and you thought that was going to be something, and then your ass got into it or whatever, and I was just like, that defeats all of the purpose, okay? You supposed to be setting the example, all right? And then you get into it with a woman. I said, Ryan, like, sit down. I said, this retreat ain't going to work. Everybody at their necks, okay? Oh, we trying to get everybody back on track. I get it, but if this was real life, you can say this real life, but in real life, I don't feel like this shit would work. Okay, bitch, because a bitch like me, if I don't mess with you no more, ain't no talking it out. If I see how you moving funny, I will never trust you again, even if you do apologize. I can accept the apology and I can move forward on that, meaning that I don't have to talk to you anymore, okay? And therefore, I'm going to probably leave. I would have been off the show. Bitch, I can't, girl, I can't be fake. I can't be fake, bitch. Okay, fuck a check. For a check, it depends on. Wait a minute. Let me take it back. Let me take it back. It depends on how much that. Nah, I can't. Let me stop. Cause I was about to say, depends on the check, bitch. How much y'all get? That's none of my business. What the check look like? I fit up and hey girl, how you doing, bitch? I know you just cussed me out yesterday, but girl, I'm here for it. No, if y'all just don't. Okay, moving on from that. He want to help out Charmaine because, and let me tell you something. I don't know if he doing this for the camera or if this really his character, but I feel like it's really his character because they did come up in the ranks together a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But, he looking out for Charmaine. He doing what a lot of other people wouldn't do, okay? Because, he could be looking at Second City, which it really ain't his competition. You know what I'm saying? He could be looking at it like that and be like, girl, I want that bitch to succeed. She gonna burn it down to the ground herself. But no, he's still being that big brother type of person and he gonna be helping her out. I say that's a good dude right there for the most part. He got toxic tendencies and shit, but he a good dude for the most part because, bitch, a lot of people wouldn't do that shit, okay? They'll back away from a burning book. Well, that's Bible terms, Moses, it was Moses, right, that went to the burning bush. Bitch, don't quote me, okay? Prince of Egypt. Moving on from that, I was like, that was cute. But all right, Miss Charmaine needs to acknowledge some things that she's done, okay? That's what she needs to do. Meanwhile, he trying to figure out how he gonna send these invitations out because old girl that he worked with was like, now how you gonna get all these people together? He was like, I'm gonna do a video. I said, bitch, what? Not a video. The last time I seen somebody send a video invitation to something, it was when I was looking at Chasing Dallas on YouTube, which I can't wait for the next episode to come on. And Reese G sent all them motherfuckers them shady ass personal messages, okay? I said, bitch, I hope it ain't nothing like that because, whew, that was a mess. If you watch Chasing Dallas, that was a mess and I would have popped him on sight, okay, for doing some shit like that. But, he was trying to keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it collected, and basically wanted his people to get back together. Understandable, because listen, I don't want no more fighting, okay? He was giving me a mod from Soul Food, okay? Y'all the one that mess up the family. Can't y'all see that? That's what he was giving me, okay? He was just want y'all to, he want to cut it down. I said, you got to cut it down too, Ryan. You got to cut it down too and start with the leader. He said, I know. That's why I'm doing this retreat. I said, oh, okay. Tell me something I don't know, okay? So they get to the freaking, they do all this stuff. They get a little, a Sprinter van or whatever to take them all there, okay? Because they meet up at 9 Mag, and the only person that wasn't there is Charmaine, okay? Charmaine used the fact that she was pregnant and she had some stuff to do, whatever, and she had just drive there on her own. She just didn't want to be in the van with the people that she just fired, okay? And let me tell you something, Charmaine, you're trash. You're trash in this sense because we find out that Prince and Mariah are no longer together. Mind you, Mariah is your best friend or one of your friends and she is pregnant. You literally caused their relationship to crumble by telling her a rumor that was not proven to be fact yet, nor did you have any evidence, and therefore you then broke up this relationship in a time where she needed this man the most. Because just like any other nigga, Prince is acting like a fucking nigga, okay? That's what he's acting like because according to Mariah, from what we saw in the preview and from what we heard last week, he ain't really been around. And we don't do deadbeats. Now, see, Prince, I'm trying to be on your side. Okay, I'm on your side with this Charmaine shit, okay? But, that's no excuse for you to not be there for your baby mama, okay? You put this in her, okay? You helped do this, so therefore, this is no escaping from that responsibility that you have, all right? And we don't do deadbeats over here, okay? We don't prop them niggas up, okay? We take them hoes down, okay? We don't do that. We don't do that, okay? That's disgusting. If you're really doing that, that's really disgusting, and that shows your poor character, okay? But moving on from that, we're going to get off your personal life. I said, bitch, this is what happened when you mix personal with pleasure, okay? We don't do that, all right? Meanwhile, what's that girl? Listen, when they was riding in the van, the new girl from Second City, I got to stop calling people bitches. The new girl from Second City, mommy that I was talking about earlier, She was in there talking with Ryan. They was talking about the whole situation. But it's a business. It's personal though. It's personal though. Whatever. No, Ryan said no. Charmaine fucked that because what happened was she made it personal by putting out Prince's personal business that had nothing to do with what was going on at hand. Okay, and she trying to suck her ass and keep up with it. I said, girl, what you trying to do? You trying to get that lead tattoo artist position because you doing a lot of butt kissing for Charmaine, and I don't understand it. Okay. Meanwhile, the other people that's from Second City, they there too. Okay. The guy, and it was this other girl named Stella or something like that. Quiet. We ain't hear nothing of them speak. Okay. They played their position. They knew this ain't got nothing to do with them, so therefore they did what? They shut up. And if they did say something, they ain't make it to the editing floor. Okay. They edited it all out. You know what I'm saying? But you got this other girl that just don't know how to be quiet. I said, you just want to be seen, mama? Is that what it is? You just want to be seen? We don't want to see you right now. Okay? You got to be quiet. This ain't ain't got nothing to do with you right now. Meanwhile, they get there and, they got them doing these little activities. First of all, I said, this is some shady shit. Because now y'all want to pick teams and stuff. Okay, you got Ryan as a captain, Charmaine as a captain or whatever. And then at the end of the day, it came down to the last three people that Charmaine had the main issues with. As to who she gonna choose to be on the team. Okay, baby, when she picked Prince said, nope. That would have been me. Okay, let me just tell y'all this, all right? I know some people probably be like, damn, Ashley, you just really cold-hearted, or you just really, what is this, like, mean or something? No, I'm just the type of person, I can't be fake, like I said. I don't, a retreat like this won't work for me if I was at work, because I would have said, no, I'm not coming. The only way I would have had to come is if it was mandatory or they was docking my pay. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't mandatory and they docking my pay, Ashley wouldn't have showed up. First of all, I don't even mess with y'all like that anyway to care about what you think about me, okay? So it just wouldn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? I know how to keep to myself. It's messed up that you grown ass motherfuckers don't know how to do that yourselves, okay? But hey, it is what it is. Cause I use my words. I know how to communicate, But moving on from that, they go do some stuff, talking about they up in the rowboats, okay, in the canoes or whatever. Girl, first of all, Charmaine got her cousin Danielle on here. Why are you bringing extras? Because that's the only person that's going to truly be on your side, even though she know that you messed up. Is that what it is? Girl, I ain't like that. I said, this is shop business. Why are we here? Because then if that's the case, why you ain't bring Nick, whatever the hell his name is, okay? I said, why would you bring this girl? Why? She ain't got nothing to do with this. And I don't trust Danielle. Girl, I've been looking at Danielle funny ever since I found she got married to that dude. What's his name? Terrence. She went on ahead and got married to him, right? And the way that he disrespected the hell out of her. It's one thing to disrespect me in private, but to get your ass on TV and to publicly disrespect me, bitch, no. Okay? That's why I don't understand why people who get publicly humiliated take the motherfucker back. Amber Rose, you better not take that nigga back. I don't care what he said or whatever he put out. You better not take that man back because he publicly disrespected the hell out of you. And no, girl, I just wanted to throw that out there. But anyway, so they up in the canoes or whatever. Basically, Charmaine team lost. Okay, that's what it is. Moving on from that, they go sit down, have lunch, and then they was going over these questions or whatever. So Charmaine was the first one to go, and it was a question that was basically like, what do I need more to do? What do I need to do, or something like that. What do you think of me, or whatever the fuck it was. The lady said, bitch, if you want to say who it is, who asked the question or who answered the question, you can say it was you. If you want to remain anonymous, you can do that. So one of the answers was, she can be quiet. Ain't nobody cop to it, but in the confessional, Prince said, hell yeah, I said that shit. I said, man, why you ain't say nothing in? Since we could be big and bad and bold up in the confessional, why don't we just say it right in there? Bitch, I said that. Okay? But see, they got into a little conversation too, because, he was talking about, she fucked up, okay? And it was like, it was another question that he put out there saying, what do I need to do or whatever? And, she said that he needs to take accountability. He think that, he could just skate on by without taking accountability. And so at this point, they go back and forth, and I'm like, Charmaine still don't get it. Because at the end of the day, it's like she discrediting this man and what he's been doing in the shop, and we saw that later on in the episode too. Basically making it minimizing what he's done, but you're also bringing in personal stuff, and you're basing your feelings off of personal stuff that had nothing to do with this business stuff. Okay. And because you brought the personal stuff in, you messed up the business, okay? And that's what you need to understand. So at one point, she do kind of apologize, and Prince said, listen, I don't feel no sincerity from it, and I don't trust the shit, so I don't accept it. That's what he said in the confession. And when I heard the stuff, I felt the same way, okay? Moving on from that, what was going on? They did another activity where they was up there on the logs getting the flags and stuff. Baby, post Shogun, okay? Let me tell you something. When I saw Shogun go down, I said, bitch, that would have been me. First of all, I would have knew my limits. I said, Ashley, now you know damn well, don't even try it. I would have been like, let me sit this one out. I got an excuse just like Charmaine got an excuse. Charmaine got an excuse because she pregnant. Okay, bitch, my excuse is just because I'm fat. That's what it is, and this weight ain't gonna hold. Okay, that's just what it is. Okay, girl, I would have got up there and I would have failed just like he did, and I would have just said, call 911, because this ain't gonna come up. I need some hands on me, okay? I need some hands on me, and lift me up if you can, okay? I'm sorry to put you in this position. I'm embarrassed, and I'm embarrassed that you got to do this, but take me on out and put a cover over me because I'm embarrassed. I don't want to see it, you know? That would have been me. But he made it through. Bitch, they left 4 ass up there. I said, wow, we leaving people? We leaving people? Meanwhile, Kitty and Ryan, at the end of the thing, you know, end of the night, Kitty and Ryan go have a little conversation before we had this little group thing, okay? This little group dinner, you know? And so, basically, you know, she trying to get down to the bottom of the reason why he snapped off on her the way that he snapped off on her at the last dinner. Mind you, this is the first time that they really talked in a minute since that whole thing happened. Baby, you know, he tried to make it seem like it was over the Anthony situation or whatever. That's what originally said was happening, okay? Before we got to this. Baby, we found out about something else, okay? He was like, so you don't remember what happened in Orlando? Oh, so you forgot? I said, bitch, what happened in Orlando that we don't know? Girl, he talking about, I guess, Kit, they was down there in Orlando for Don's bodybuilder situation or whatever competition. And Ryan had texted Kit, found out that he had also texted another girl. I said, oh, you doing all this rain over some puds. I said, bitch, Kitty, what you got? Because, bitch, the niggas is going crazy. I said, girl, is it really that good? Like, what is happening? Okay? It seemed like Ryan got caught up in the game that he was playing, okay? He was texting everybody to see who was going to bite first, okay? Because according to him, he said, I was down there with my kids, okay? And I texted Don, I texted Four, I texted this person, I texted you, and I texted another girl to see what's going to happen, okay? See what was up. I said, Ryan, you know, because when we was intimate, when we was this, and we was this, I said, wait a minute, you was intimate? Also, you finally admitting that y'all used to fuck around. I said, oh, okay. So they was up in the confessional, and he was like, yeah, you know, back in the past, I mean, back in the gap, you know, when she first came down here, you know, we did a little something or whatever. I said, I knew. We knew, okay? But at the same time, it was like, y'all really getting, Ryan be getting so, he is so sensitive over some puss, girl. Oh, Lord, don't ever put me in a position like that I go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over everything that I put my finger in, okay? Bump my own. Okay, bitch, I ever, okay? Ever. I said, Ryan, get over this shit. I said, get over it. Kitty, you get over this shit too. Y'all stop talking and get pissed off over some dumb shit, okay? She was like, we'll talk about this further. He said, yeah, we'll talk if we want to, because I'm about to go eat. I said, yeah, cut this shit up, okay? Because go fuck it out, okay? Like, if that's what it is, really, just go fuck it out, okay? Because, like, come on, stop it. Meanwhile, they get to the table, and they get to talking, okay? You know, at the end of the day, Charmaine, you are the common denominator, and you are one of those people that do not like criticism, okay? Constructive criticism. And at the end of the day, you are the boss of your job, right? And people are following your lead, okay? Drea tried to say what she needed to say. Charmaine basically called Drea entitled. And Drea was like, she didn't even have a problem with her up until the thing. She was asking what was going on in the shop. That's what she was addressing. But Charmaine made it personal. Okay? Charmaine made it personal, and she basically was saying that that's not what she came there for. She was blindsided by a lot of stuff that was happening in the shop. Like when she asked to come back, or she didn't ask to come back, Charmaine asked her to come back, and stuff just wasn't right. And she was trying to tell her, and Charmaine didn't want to hear that shit. Okay, but yeah, she was like, when stuff go wrong or whatever, I'm to blame for. You're automatically singling me out. Okay, when we had that last meeting, that blow up, you asked if anybody had questions or whatever. Nobody said anything, but yet you singled me out because we saw the clip and she did say she didn't have an issue at that moment. Even though y'all was talking, you and Kitty, y'all was talking. I said I can't stand a motherfucker that'll talk amongst each other, but when it's time to hit that person that it needs to be, the issue needs to be taken up with, and you get that opportunity and you mute. That's what y'all did. Okay? So, you eventually did say what you had to say, but at one point you was on mute, Drea. Okay? You and Kitty was with each other, but then when Charmaine said, "What's up?" Okay, and she called you out, that's when we had the issue, okay? I just didn't like the way that it was all done, all right? We could find fault on everybody's part. Not just Charmaine, but everybody's part. But since you're the head of this situation, you leading by example, and you are showing that you're not boss material. And like Ryan said, maybe you are putting out the energy that they feel like they can't say anything to you. Now, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Then why do they feel like they can't say anything to you, or they can't do anything without you saying something? You know what I'm saying? That's what you're putting out. And at one point, here come the new girl again. But you knew what was going on. No, girl, shut up. Okay? What was the situation? You don't know, girl. You don't know, since you not here from the beginning, so you don't understand what happened. But you knew what it was and what you was getting into. Before I got on here, I knew who Charmaine was, okay? Of course, you know, that wasn't what I was brought in for. That wasn't what was said between me and her. Well, what was said? I said, bitch, who the fuck are you? Who are you, girl? I said, Drea, shut that shit down, okay? Because Miss New Girl, you don't know. Regardless of what happened between you and Charmaine and how your situation went, that's your situation with Miss Charmaine, okay? But you don't know the conversations that happened, that led up to the situation that you saw the blow up at, okay? You don't know what was said in the back, behind the scenes, because you were not there. And you were not there in the beginning either. So be quiet, ma'am, all right? Charmaine lost me again when the bitch said that Drea was entitled. And I said, excuse me? She's entitled because she want an actual workplace to be a workplace and have all of the supplies there and have a boss that actually understands and will listen to the employees when they put out their differences and their issues that was going on and try to correct them instead of getting all up in their feelings and going ahead and fire them and saying that didn't want to be a part of the team, they can leave. Are we serious? No, bitch, you're entitled. And at one point, Drea said, you know what, fuck this shit, okay? Because she saw where it was going, all right? Charmaine was like, everybody wanted an apology, but what about me? Ain't nobody trying to apologize for me for the things that they done to me. I said, bitch, what did they do to you? What did they do to you? This is what comes with the territory of being a so-called boss, as you say. You take the good with the bad. You're not going to always get positive, glowing remarks. You're going to get some criticism. And you're going to take that criticism, you're going to look into it, and you're going to see what it is that you can do to change it. Yeah, it's going to sting because you want to do a good job. But sometimes we fall short because we're human. And it's okay. And Charmaine too fucking prideful, and her ego is too fucking big to allow her to do that. Because when Drea walked away, she came back and she looked her dead in her eyes and she said, listen, I was here for you. I wanted to be there for you because listen, you are a woman up in this industry owning a tattoo shop, and I ain't never seen that, a black woman at that, and I wanted to see you succeed in everything. She was giving her, I felt that shit was heartfelt. Bitch was crying. I said, Drea, that's where you lost me right then and there, because I'm looking at Charmaine and I said, Drea, suck them tears up. Suck them tears up, because Charmaine listened to all the shit that she said, and she even apologized for most of her part that was done. And if she took it some way, because that's not the way that she wanted it to go, girl, I thought I said I wasn't gonna do a long video, but fuck it. She apologized. Charmaine just looked at it and was like, okay, whatever. I said, bitch. Wow. This lady cried in your face after all that stuff. And I don't care if you want to say she cried because she knew she was wrong. No, she apologized for the most part. Charmaine couldn't even be a woman enough to apologize back. You was asking for a fucking apology. You fucking got that shit and you just dismissed it. I said, bitch, get the fuck out of here. And then when she was talking, when they had to, when Dre was trying to shut down that new girl, she ain't got the right to talk. She ain't got the right to talk. Here comes Charmaine. Yes, she do, because she's done the most stuff. She did more stuff in this shop than anybody that was there. Prince flipped that plate like, ain't this about a bitch? I said, you're literally insulting him. You're literally insulting him, because I'm pretty sure Prince was there first and he was the one keeping the shop afloat. And now you're trying to say that this new girl who literally just got there, she the one that was doing more than all of them? No, like, come on, stop it, Charmaine. You're being ignorant, okay? You're being real ignorant, and I'm just sitting here like, girl, you just can't understand when you are wrong. I hate a person that cannot just say, listen, I was wrong, my bad. I didn't mean for stuff to go the way that it did, and I apologize, okay? Let us just end this stuff. Meanwhile, her and Kit had a little conversation, because Kit said, I came to you with a business issue. You made it personal. And that's the thing with Charmaine. You wasn't there for me and I needed you or whatever. Don't hire friends then. Don't hire friends then, okay? Friendships and business do not fucking mix most of the time, okay? Same thing with family and business. It don't mix most of the time. Some people don't know how to differentiate when it's time to be a friend and when it's time to be business oriented, okay? People don't know how to differentiate, and obviously she works on an emotional, personal level instead of a business fucking mind. Bitch, where did you get your degree in? Because you went to school. What did you get your degree in? Because Business 101 would have told you that. It is not personal. I'm not here to inquire about what's going on with your life when we are on the job, okay? Outside of the job, I can see what's good. Now, you say Kid wasn't there for you the way that you wanted her to be there when your father was going through what they was going through, he was going through. I can't attest to that because I don't know, okay? That's your experience. That's what you feel. But at the end of the day, you brought that shit into a business function, okay? And you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. That was something that you could have called her up on the phone and y'all could have had a fucking conversation about. You know what I'm saying? That's what could have easily been done. You know, she was like, if you want to move forward, we can move forward. Kitty said, bitch, I really don't know. And they hugged. I said, girl, hell no. Not the way that y'all was going at it on Twitter a few weeks ago. Hey, bitch, ain't nobody got time for that shit. But, girl, fuck this shit. That's all I got to say. I fucked around and gave y'all a full-ass video. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feeling. I'll see y'all later. Peace.